I remember distinctly a lesson I didn't like. And my coach said, he's like, Marty, we gotta fix your extensor action. And I had to scratch my head for a second. What are you talking about? Well, somewhere when I was about 18, 19, my coach noticed that during my golf swing, I had this behavior where my arms were getting a little bit sloppy, a little bendy. I was creating a bit too much chaos in the top of my backswing. And the expression that I was given was, we want you to feel like your trail arm isn't overbending. So the trail arm has a sense of extensor action away from you. Not excessive, not enough to create too much tension, but a reasonable sense of creating width so that the lever can be the hands and not necessarily elbows. Because we see a lot of these golf swings at the golf school. Too much elbows, not enough leverage from the hands. So extensor action is a big deal for you to have your maximum swing speed and control. So watch this little pairing of the swinger of the sling and then the light band. So we've got the grip. So we've got two bands working here. So it's tricky to do at first, but pretty simple really. Just put it over your head. And here's the little magic of it. Watch what I'm doing. So since I'm a right-handed golfer, I've got the logo on the grip portion of the sling to my left, and I'm going to reach through so half the sling's behind me. Now, when I give it a little twist to get it in position and maybe balance out the feel of the bands, now guess what I have? I have a sense of extensor action, a mild feeling of pushing my lead arm away from me. This is the primary one, and here's how I want you to do this. I want you to learn how to send the sling, lead arm only. You'll notice is I'm not letting it all collapse on me. I have that sense and force of keeping my lead arm mildly structured. So I'm going to give it a sling, tap, tap, and notice how the body kind of follows through to slow down in style. We don't want that sudden quitting of the body, or we're gently reminded not to do that. So we want to sling it with one arm and sling it with another arm. We're going to put that gentle extensor action in, and we don't want to feel like our trail arm goes dead straight. Can we manage that subtle bend in the trail arm to create the sling? So I'm pushing gently, a little bit of bend, not accepted, a little bit of bend, a little bit of slack. And on the trail side, we have that same feeling. Now here's some real magic. This is what I want you to pay close attention to. So at address, take notice. The swinger hangs down. I've got some extensor action in place. Lead arm's the dominant one, trail arm's softer. Now, during the backswing, watch what happens right here. As I go into my backswing, and I'll just do it slow without the sling, you'll see I create this magic X. Now, as I'm unwinding, as I'm letting this sling, when I put it up to speed, you'll see that this is something that's an over-the-top behavior that you won't want to do with your sling anyway. But I want you to see this magic, how the shrouded band actually you can't hear it, maybe you can. There's a little kind of thud, thud, thud over the shrouding on the way down. This little magic move is how a club gets behind us enough, so when we unwind, we've got that inside-out delivery. So we've got extensor action for structure, and then the magic of the two bands in this exercise helps us have this great structural piece, and we add in the motion of just sling it, all the elements of structure. We've got that extensor action. So when I take it off, the feels are in place. That's the beautiful thing about it. The feels are in. And before you lose that sensation after training with it for a moment, let's go ahead and put a club in our hands. And now I can kind of see and feel that. I can feel that X and how that works and unwinds and can get to a golf ball with structure, extensor action, and those pieces that help us really have that sustainable consistency everybody is looking for. I'm looking for. So extensor action was a tough lesson for me when I was a younger man. I wish I had the Tour Striker Impact Sling to expedite the process.